All right, so this is what. Oh, thank you. This is what it is. Day, day nine, day 939. I'm outside. Look, I'm about to get a shot, a visual shot, another shot. Not the liquor, but the goddamn whatchamacallit. You know, right in the left cheek, right cheek. Don't motherfucking matter. I'm outside. Another day without a drink, and you know, I like having dialogue. You know, me and my newfound buddy here, we are having a conversation about a buddy that we have in common, you know, and just comparing notes. But see, the thing is, right, and let me get off of this because I think we just people just get it twisted. It's like it's sounding like, you know, I'm an OCD or, you know, I'm obsessing over someone and one specific individual. I'm not focused on myself. Listen, man, I've been in recovery for 939 days, be 940 tomorrow. The vast majority of my posts, if you break my shit out of the pie, it's not about X, Y, and Z from the H2 motherfucker else, right? But I get it. I understand that. It's very sensitive. It's like anything else. It just stands out, right? When I talk about a fucking goddamn Sicilian chick from Watertown. As opposed to, you know, talking about that black African woman, which I was constantly bashing, but nobody give a fuck about that shit. Interesting how that motherfucker works. But no, seriously though, my objective, and my objective always been this, is to grow and glow. You know, it's not to single out anybody specifically, you know, but I do like to talk about, you know, some of my experiences and dealing with certain individuals. And, you know, but I understand that some people obviously just don't like to be talked about if it's not going to be in a positive, uplifting light. And I get all that part. But you got to get this part here, that as long as I'm still breathing, and even when I'm not, I'm still gonna be fucking goddamn posting up goddamn motherfucking videos about any motherfucking thing I want to because it's therapy. Gets it off. But no, seriously though, I'm not here to bash again. I'm not here to trash anybody. I focus on myself, you know, and I use others as like an example of what to be and probably what not to be. You know, it's not that serious. No, I wasn't disrespecting anybody's dead babies' fathers or, you know, disrespecting any children. You know, but when we talk about things, God, you know, talk about things in a clear, intelligible voice, and, you know, within the content of what mental illness, right? Exposed culture, right? So these terms and stuff is going to be used. It's not sitting here degrading people, you know what I'm saying, or talking bad about people. And yes, you know, I crossed the line or two with a few roast jobs, you know, but what are you gonna do? You know? When you see, the thing is about me, right? I stay consistent, you know, in my emotional thing. You know, I don't go from being besties with somebody 1 minute to just not and dropping a fucking hat because that's just not me. That's fake shit for, well, and no, honestly, that in my mind is fake shit. And I have the right to talk about that fake shit. That's all. You know what I mean? If you don't like to be talked about, and this is my advice to anybody, don't do fuck shit to people, and people won't talk about you. Once you do something to someone, you can't control the narrative or can't control how that person reacts to whatever. That person should make a million fucking videos about your trifling guinea ass, but he didn't. So he probably did actually. Did I make a million? Did I make a million about? No, I didn't make a million. But still, at the end of the day, everyone needs to relax. You know, it's not that serious. You know, there's a lot of sick and suffering people out there. And look, I decided to do something about my shit. That's it. So that's what I'm going to focus on. What I've been focusing on is myself, you know. But people don't pay attention to shit that they, you know what I'm saying, until they want to pay attention. And that's sad, you know. But keep lurking on my page. Hey, listen, you never know. I'll let your boy Recovery. I'm outside. Another day without a drink. 9:39.